Welcome back. Data download time as we head into 2024. The culture wars are dominating the conversation right now as we continue to debate what kind of country we should become and how quickly that change should happen. Numbers from our most recent NBC News poll suggest the nation is pretty open to social change, and that possibly could give Democrats an advantage with some of these cultural issues among the national electorate. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Do we need to do more to increase social justice? It's a pretty popular expression of support overall. 70% of Americans agree with that. And believe it or not, there's not a ton of differences by party. 91% of Democrats agree with it, but 67% of independents, looks like the country as a whole. Half of Republicans believe we need to do more to increase social justice. We start to ask a little bit more, you start to see some divergence by party. Should we be more tolerant and accepting of the LGBTQ community? Overall, that's 61%, slightly less than the social justice number. And here you see some divergence, right? Democrats and independents both have majorities who believe we should be more tolerant with this community. Republicans, however, an outlier with just 38%. A lot of that driven by the trans issue of late. And in fact, on the issue of trans people, have we gone too far in accepting trans people? A plurality of the country agree with that statement, that we've gone too far, 48%. You start to look at it by party, you see a big disparity that goes the other way. Just 19% Democrats believe that, but independents look like the nation overall. Nearly 80% of Republicans believe we have gone too far on that. But I want to give you a historical nugget here to keep something in mind, and it's the historical trend line of the legalization of same-sex marriage. Less than 20 years ago, it was 2-to-1 opposition to same-sex marriage. And in less than 20 years, those numbers completely flipped. And in something in our poll, we noticed if you knew somebody who was gay 20 years ago, you were more likely to support same-sex marriage. If you know somebody who was trans, you're more likely to support an openness to accepting on that as well.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.